this is Natalie from LineDotArrow again today, because I already did a live video. I had some issues at the beginning with the sound, and later I had some screen issues. It switched from this to this direction, and I couldn't turn it back, and I had to go into the studio and, well, go out of the studio, enter the studio again, and then my face was on screen. I should have switched off the camera before I did that, but yeah, I'm a newbie to live videos, so yeah, we did something fun with the words that I posted. I did some Dutch translations, and I told some Dutch things, and I asked questions about well, having your craft room like a huge mess, but still able to find everything. And then I was working on this folio. Where is the... Don't lose all the things you need, because it has... Where is it? It's not in... Where did I put it? Oh, over here. This also is part of the folio. I believe you are able to... you can glue it on here and then add things. In the past, I made one like this too, and I made a binding in here, and I believe I put this... I don't even know where I put it, to be honest. Oh, I think I did it like so, and then punched the holes in here and have like papers in between, so a signature in between, and then I added stuff to these. I think I did things like this. So, but I'm not certain how I'm going to do this time. Because you could also, if I'm correct, and it's probably not supposed to be that way, but I'm doing it anyway. Put it on here and then have it like so. So it's over here. Then you can open it, lay it to the side, and open this. But I don't know what I'm going to do yet with the inside, because I'm still working on the outside. So let's just do that. On the video, I did cut out this paper, and I also have somewhere the other half of the sheet that I want to put on the back side, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm still going to change it. That's an option too. But I did some inking. I had this, and I thought about putting it like this. I even had this little strip, but I'm not certain if I'm going to put it on. I think I will turn this into a little tab thingy. But yeah, basically it was because I'm celebrating my 5th year anniversary on Facebook and on YouTube, and also the 5 years of struggling with the language. I do speak English. I'm not want to say I'm speaking it very well, but I do know the language well enough to sound normal. But I do have issues finding the words very often, and mostly because I'm on camera. It's not that I don't know the words, but they slip my mind when I'm on camera. They go away. And yeah, I also have some I said to people, I had an idea about doing a little challenge with those word images that people, I'm not sure if people will do that, but people would try to pronounce the words first in English and after that in Dutch, and then post it under the sheet. So if this is in the group, you do like a little, like you do a, well, you record this in front of you, reading the words. Then you can see this on the image of the video, and then you hear the words. And I was thinking just for fun, but yeah, maybe that's, you need to be very brave to do that. I realized that. And then I said, well, maybe I'm going to do it under the video. Then I sort of backed out because I thought, well, I need to be brave too. I'm not sure I'm that brave. It is quite scary, to be honest. But yeah, I think I also have blue rats. I didn't realize I still have these. But the issue with these are I always squeeze them and they break. I have the settings wrong for my eyelid setter. I believe that is the issue. Also debating which one I'm going to use, if I use them. Or do I use a blue one? Oh, I believe I have 3 colors of blue. Yeah, I do. 4. They're all a little different. But I don't know. I do have to practice the settings for these. I think I like this one the best, the darker blue. So I'm going to remove these. Just let me... I know I have to switch this one, but I also have to do something with this one. But I thought, well, just practice. Okay. I think it's broken. What is happening? I don't know which one I need. Maybe this one. There is a chart for this that shows you which one you need to use for these settings or the other one. And there are letters on those cubes. But mine is so old you can't even read the letters anymore. So that's not going to happen for me. Just going to do... I'm going to give it a go if this will work. It's sort of working. Okay, let me see. Oh, I also need to sew. So do not put them in yet. But I will put them in when I did some sewing. Before I start sewing, I do want to add more things that I can sew these on too. I also have this. Where do I want to put this? And I'm just going to layer this blue. I'm absolutely loving this. It was sent to me by Cheryl. Cheryl, the admin in the Facebook group. And she's also a design team member. And I really like this. The blue cheesecloth. I'm going to add this over here. And maybe this somewhere over here. But I need to glue it. Oh, sorry. First, let me sort of glue this together. And now I can add a little bit of glue. To be honest, I like this side more. No, it's not the right shape. It has these frayed edges more, but I'm going to fray it on the outside. It will be okay. Something like this. Oh, I'm in the wrong area. I have to glue over here. Made a mistake. I'm just going to put it on the cloth. Otherwise it will be glued onto the paper already. And I don't want to do that yet. And this lace has elastic in it, which is a challenge to glue down. Maybe I'm just going to tape it. It's on the back side, so no one will see. And it is going to work. For sure. Okay. Just have a look. I'm just putting it in here. I think I like that. Needs to be a little bit more. It's not completely straight, but I don't mind. Debating if I need to put something on top or on the bottom. I think I will go for this part. Just sticking it over here before I take it to the sewing machine. Yes, we were also talking about craft rooms, that you see like craft room tour videos of people who have the most beautiful craft rooms, so organized. And honestly, I don't have that. it is a organized mess. And I wanted to say I always can find everything, but that's not the case. But it just made me feel like I was a messy person while I'm pretty organized in my work and in my designing and everything. But my craft room is a mess. Well, at least I think it's a mess. But apparently you all have those mess on your desk, the same mess on your desk like I have. So yeah. Because I'm doing this video and Shauna is sending me a picture of her craft room desk saying this is my mess. So no, I don't feel like an outsider anymore. I'm just a regular crafting person. Maybe I need to put this on top. I'm just going to do that. And if it's not fun, I can always rip it off. We will see. Oh, it needs to be a little lower. Like so, maybe. And this needs to go maybe like so. Or behind. This is weird. I think I will sew it on like this. Yeah. So now I'm going to take it to the sewing machine. And I'm going to do some stitching. I feel it needs something over here. So I'm not going to do sewing machine yet. And I have more laces. I've just a small batch over here. Also put something like this on. This is actually quite pretty. And I also have this. I thought, should I put this over here? I don't know. This is pretty too. But I think it's very long. Maybe it needs to be like this. I wish this was a live video so you can tell me which one you like more, because I like this one too. Or can I add both? More layers. Yeah, of course I can add both. The sky is the limit. Okay, this is going to be it. Yes, I'm going to sew over this. I'm not going to glue the blue lace and the jute onto the collage. I'm just going to put it under the sewing machine. And I will see where it ends. I'm also going to add this. I don't want to overthink too much. I just want to I think I glued it to the glass mouth. I think I want it like this. The only thing that is now not visible is this thing, but you see it a little. which is okay. And then I also want to add 2 more eyelids, but I will do that after I sew it together. Maybe over here. We will see. First, let me do the sewing. So I sewn it together. It's not sewn on very well over here, so I can add a little bit of glue now because it's not going anywhere. Now it is sewn on half, and I need to cut off some of those threads. But I'm also going to leave a few on. I'm going to try. Those of you who know me know that letting threads on a collage piece is challenging for me. But I'm trying new things this year. I'm trying to do new things that I normally wouldn't do in crafting, but also in my daily life. Like for instance, I didn't listen to radio very often. And I also sort of skipped the news sometimes because I didn't want to watch the news. But I do now. And I also listen to podcasts about various things. And all of that I do in the car, of course, when I'm driving. Because I have to go by ferry every day. And sometimes I have to wait for like 20 minutes before I can get on the ferry. So then I'm listening to podcasts about various things, like, for instance, AI in medical world, what it does. I also listen to a podcast about secret intelligence. Intelligence is, am I saying that right? It sounds so weird when I say it. But yeah, I try to broaden my horizon. And I'm trying to do that also in the craft room. Of course, this isn't that important. Well, crafting is important to me to just relax. So it is important. But if I cut off the threads or not, I don't think that is a big deal. But I'm going to try to leave on a few of those threads. Okay, let me think about where I want to place the other eyelids. So I think I'm going to put them. I also thought about punching in one over here. But I'm not sure if I'm able to set it. We will see. It's not quite in the middle. And after I set it, I'm just going to glue it down. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I will rip it. Just clean it a little, the glue thing. Okay, where needs the third one go? Over here, or in this one, or maybe somewhere over here. I need to make sure this stays flat. Because if I want to put in a Oh no, I'm not going to do it over this piece, of course. What am I saying? If I want to slide something in, I'm going to do it behind this piece. Yeah, I might need to think about that now before I start sewing and gluing. I do like this. Do I need to add a piece of cardstock behind? Let me check. I have these, and I have a piece of this is colored cardstock that can be sanded to reveal the craft foundation. And I have, I'm not sure which color it is because it's not, none of the colors, well, this is not the color that it's one of these. I'm not sure which color it is because none of these are the same as this one, and this is the right color. But I'm going to put this behind. I'm also thinking, okay, first I need to sort of measure. I'm just going to cut it to size to the actual cover. Yeah, let me do that. Sorry, I forgot to film this. I thought it would be boring, but now I'm thinking maybe it's interesting to see how I sort of measure the cover. But I just flipped it and then I marked it over here and marked it over here. I do want to round the edges on this side. Still a little bit shorter, but that's okay. So I'm going to place this on here. And where is the sanding disc? And I have these, and this is the, well, this is just an ink blending tool, and I put this on that tool. You can use any tool. And I also want to use this one. This one, I was looking for this one. This is also from Tim Holtz. I'm always afraid I will cut my hand. No, it's not going to. It almost looks like leather this way. I'm not sure how much you will see of the side pieces, but I'm going to treat them anyway, so it will be the same. Let me see. It's really just a small piece that you see. I'm thinking, should I make this a little bit smaller? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to I like the effect, but I don't like the sound of this. What a terrible noise. Ugh, it gives me the shivers. I don't like doing this. But I like the effect it has, but the sound is just horrible. Yeah, maybe that's just me. Okay, so let me see. We have this. I also want to do something with the yeah, what do I want to do? With this, with the spritz, the mica stain. I'm not sure if I want it on this or only on this. I think I want it on this. Because I have the blue, this blue color. This is just the most beautiful blue color I have ever seen. in a mica spray, I mean. I really like this. It is everywhere. Before I even began spraying. Maybe I need to a little too much. But it's okay. Oh, I like this. I also want to spray a little bit Distress Oxide spray in Broken China. And it's everywhere already. Not too much. I like using these, but I'm always so afraid I will add too much and mess up the whole thing. Because, yeah, that can happen. Especially when you are me. I always tend to sort of mess up when I'm spraying. I think I can glue this down. You're not really seeing all the edges that well, but I don't mind. Yeah, you sort of see it and you don't see it. And I want to put this on, but I also want to do some stamping. So I'm going to stamp on this over here. But I don't know where my ink pad is. So I think I need to... Should I do this? Or not? Let me get the inks out of the way. The mica stains. Maybe I can spray on this. Or ink with the blue. That's what I wanted to say. I'm not sure. How do I want it? Maybe over here. Sorry for the noise. And I also want to add these. Oh, this is nice. Maybe over here. This says agent. Isn't that weird? No, it's not weird. I'm just gonna put it over here. Does it need something over here? Probably does. Maybe this one, or going for this one. Yeah. And I'm afraid I will not be able to finish the sewing part today because it's getting late already. And yeah, I need to go to sleep. I can't craft all evening or night. Yeah. That I like. And I also want to add it over here. So it's there, but not really there. I like this. I can glue this on now, that is for sure. But the sewing on the other part I will do, well, I do it off camera, and then it's on the next time I do a video. This is nice. I like this. Let's sew this together by accident. Yes, I did. It's okay. Oh, I like it. I'm a happy girl. So I'm going to put this on here. And then this is going to be open. So you can stick something behind. Have a tab hanging out. And when it's closed, it's going to be something like this. So yeah, this is the video for today. I hope you liked the video. I want to thank you for watching. Maybe you want to leave me a like, a comment. And if you're new to my channel, maybe you want to be a subscriber. And also make sure you hit the bell so you will be notified when I upload new videos or new challenge videos with new beautiful challenge papers. And the challenge papers are always for free in the LineDotArrow Facebook group. And this is part of the hashtag LDA 5-year anniversary challenges we are running. And this is the Blue Memories Part 2 kit that I'm working with. And it's part of the challenge too. It's the kit that you can work with and have 2 entries in the Facebook group for the giveaway at the end of the month. And there are 6 groups hosting these challenges. And I have a link tree down below this video that will take you straight to all those hosting Facebook groups. And it would be nice that you would hop over there and become a member and support those groups also, but also have your post in there, because each group is going to do a winner's drawing at the end of the month. And each group is going to draw 5 prizes, so 5 kits in each group. So that's 30 kits. And you can win multiple times. But yeah, this is really it. I have to go to sleep. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. I hope to see you the next time. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye-bye. Bye.